Hope you had a really nice weekend. Let me bring you the analysis for next week. That is the Monday, which would be the 20th, and today is the 19th. Coming up with Nifty, as you can see, guys, Nifty has broken down from a critical trend line, and as I had mentioned even in my previous video, this trend line was serving as a really good support for Nifty, as you can see, guys, from this point. Let me just zoom in over here, and you can see that every time it went up to this trend line, it took a support, and it was constantly taking a support of this trend line itself and gone up. Once it gives a breakdown, it takes a resistance, but if it gives a breakout over here, it goes up and takes the support of the trend line once again to go up. Okay, so this is what is happening in Nifty. Now you can see that after a clear gap up over there, which was a huge gap up, it had given a breakdown of this trend line over here right about this point. So this would be your sell if you are looking for a retest and a sell, and then it did come down to this point. Okay, so exactly it took a bounce, as you can see, roundabout at this support, which is 17,537. Okay, so tomorrow, as much as SGX is concerned, it would be a gap down, and that too, it would be a huge gap down. So I think that the market would create some amount of volatility, so I am expecting it to gap somewhere at around this point. But again, Nifty can take a support, so these are the support zone, guys. First support zone would be 17,425. Okay, this would be the first support zone over here, and then the next support zone, which is also a really good support zone because this was the range previously where it had broken, would be this one, which is 17,358 levels. Okay, and you can see over here it had taken a retest to go up eventually. All right, so now tomorrow, if it gaps down, don't go for the sell right away, because after it gaps down there would be a huge amount of short covering. Many people would be buying the market, but if it gaps down at around this point, if it's a small gap down, then I would recommend you can go for the sell right away. That is, say for example, if it gaps down over here, okay, then it can create some amount of volatility and then take a resistance at around about this spot, and then come down to this target, which would be 17,434. All right, and even Dow Jones doesn't look really positive. It has been falling for quite some time. If I show you on the daily time frame, sorry, this is the 5-minute time frame. Okay, so you can see that Dow Jones has fallen consistently for quite some time. Even though Nifty and Bank Nifty were they were rising, Dow Jones was falling. So that is one sign of weakness, I would say. But let's see if tomorrow there's any morning triggers. If we get any negative news, that would eventually you know there would be a momentum, and we can catch and dive into that momentum of the downfall. Okay, there can be a huge downfall, a sudden downfall, and we can earn a good amount of points over there. Now coming on to Bank Nifty again, guys, same situation in Bank Nifty, and always Bank Nifty has been weaker, although previously it had taken a lead in taking the market up. But right now, after making an all-time high, if it doesn't break this level, guys, this is the level where I am expecting Bank Nifty to take a resistance once again, at least once or twice. If it doesn't break this level, I would not recommend a buy. Right now the current situation is that Bank Nifty is going to open with a gap down, and I can look for these targets, which is 37,106. That would be the first target, and 36,845. Okay, and previously I had analyzed HDFC Bank, and the target has also been met. So I hope that you had made a good one. This was the first target, and it was met quite easily, and we even went further, but I don't think right now it's going to fit this one. So if you have taken this for a swing purpose, I would recommend booking it, or seeing the scenario as per your risk management. You can hold it if you want. And guys, one more good investment opportunity which I am currently looking at is gold. If you guys are interested in commodity trading or perhaps investing, I guess investing would be a better scenario over here. As you can see guys, gold has fallen a lot from round about these levels. I guess it had made a high of 57,179. Okay, and after that it had fallen by a huge level. Okay, let me just show you over here, just taking the measuring scale, and you can see that it had fallen by round about 9,931 rupees, so round about that much, which is 17.79%. so after this much of fall, we can expect a bounce back in gold and perhaps even long-term investment in gold. And one more thing guys, whenever equity market, they tend to usually go down, gold goes up. So if we find that Bank Nifty and Nifty has made an all-time high, and that is the top, and it's really difficult to determine which level would be the top level unless we get some amount of confirmation. I think it would be a good opportunity to invest in gold. So this is the level which I have marked. You can see that gold might take a support. Right now it's still not in a buy zone. Okay, if I show you the last candle over here, let me just clear this point. So guys, even the last 4 hour candle was not such a bullish candle, although it's trying to make a pin bar sort of candle over here. So let's see what happens. Only if it breaks down from this level, then we'll get a further sell to this point, which is 45,153. And the last support which I can see is 44,246 levels. Okay, but right now if it makes a bullish candle over here, if it's making a green candle tomorrow, okay, then we can go for the initial buy. And once it crosses this point, round about 47,587, and comes down, because it will take a resistance over here at round about this point, it comes down to take a retest and then go up, then at this point of the retest you can add a few more lots and you can hold on to this commodity for the long term. Okay, alright, so I hope that you have enjoyed this analysis. Let's see what the situation is tomorrow. Definitely join in the Telegram group where I'll be mentioning what's the morning situation and my position. Okay, and I hope you have a really nice weekend of whatever it is left. Alright, take care, bye.